Hello and welcome to the Proofread Easy English Learning platform. In today's class, we will study conjunctions. So what are conjunctions? Conjunctions are one of the parts of speech and they're words that connect words or clauses in a sentence. For example, and, either, or, etc. Now we have three broad categories of conjunctions. First of all, we have the coordinating conjunctions. Now what coordinating conjunctions do is that they would join words, phrases and clauses of an equal grammatical rank in a sentence. The mnemonic fanboys is used to remember the most common coordinating conjunctions. Fanboy stands for and, nor, but, or, yet and so. Keep in mind that then and now are not coordinating conjunctions. Look at this example. I had joined the team to lead from the front, but I never thought I would be expelled from it so early. In this example, we have two independent clauses. I had joined the team to lead from the front is the first independent clause, and then we have a coordinating conjunction, and then we have the second independent clause. I never thought I would be expelled from it so early. Now this independent clause and this independent clause in this entire sentence are of an equal grammatical rank. Therefore, we have used the coordinating conjunction but. Look at this. The B in fanboys stands for but. So we have used this coordinating conjunction to join these two independent clauses. Secondly, we have the correlative conjunctions. These are conjunctions used in pairs like neither nor, either or, not only but also, etc. Look at this example. I can take you either to the hospital or to your aunt's home. Now this is a choice between two things, either to the hospital or to your aunt's home. So we have used the correlative conjunction which is forming a pair in this sentence, either or. Lastly, we have the subordinating conjunctions that join independent and dependent clauses, which means that unlike coordinating conjunctions, they do not join clauses of an equal grammatical rank. These clauses usually come in the form of a relationship such as a cause and effect or a contrast, and common subordinating conjunctions include whereas, because, while, although, since, rather than, etc. What happens is that a subordinating conjunction comes at the beginning of the subordinating clause and helps that dependent clause or a subordinating clause to become part of the sentence. Sometimes prepositions like after and before can also function as subordinating conjunctions. We can start a sentence with a conjunction, but when a subordinating clause beginning with a subordinating conjunction comes before the independent clause in a sentence, punctuation rules require a comma to be added in front of the subordinating clause. Look at this example. Unless you agree to my terms. Now unless is the subordinating conjunction that has been used at the beginning of the subordinating clause. Unless you agree to my terms, I will not sign this agreement. See how a comma has been put in front of the subordinating clause in this sentence. I hope this lecture was helpful. Thank you for watching. If you like this lecture, please like and subscribe to this channel, as this helps the Proofread Easy English Learning platform in preparing more videos like this. You can also visit us at www.proofreadeasy.com.